Yo, welcome back to another video. My name is Robertini De'Source and I'm a music producer who also happens to like anime, and we're back with more of the Hunter x Hunter reactions. Very excited. I can't wait to get into it. Of course, before we begin, last time that we left off, we learned a little bit more about the selection. Of course, we got a chance to see Gon fight on his own, so that was very cool. So looking forward to these next set of episodes. Of course, if you like this kind of content, definitely go hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. Also, I got exclusive music content as well. All the links will be in the description below. Oh, I know that I only dropped one episode last time. Don't worry, I am definitely bringing more of the episodes in one video. So for this week, I'll give you guys 3. So we're going to get into episodes 99, 100, and 101. I hope that you guys enjoy. And I already finished the entire series, so if you want to see more of the episodes before I put them out on YouTube, you can check them over on Patreon. Alright, combination X and X evolution. That's a dope ability. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Ah. Ah. Makes sense. Mmm. Mmm. This is exciting, seeing Gon finally have to really handle things on his own. I like how they're communicating. I like that effect too with the no sound. Mmm. A few milliseconds. Oh. Tough. Nice, an emitter attack. Gorilla mode. Oh. Tough. Woo. Mmm. That was cool. That was really cool. Mmm. Ultrasonic dissonance. Ooh. Mmm. Yeah, we know how Gon likes to do some crazy stuff in battle at this point. What is he gonna do now? Mmm. Mmm. Ooh. Mmm. Dang. Mmm. Yeah, that's impressive. Mm. Mm. Good points. Yeah, that's the trade-off. Mm. Ah, so throw one of them off. Hmm. Whoa. Hmm. Intense battle. For real. I'm liking this. It's not always about being the strongest. Which and technically, that he already knows. Up, just Dang. This whole situation is interesting. Hmm. It's crazy how they just know what's going on with them. Wow. Or not know, but you get the point. Hmm. It's impressive. I love the violin thing here too. Ah. Let the other ants handle the rest. That's an interesting thing. Wow. That's wild. Huh. I figured. I was like, they don't trust him. Oh man, that's interesting. Man, Gon and Killua have to be on point with their nen for this whole thing. It's impressive. Ah. What an amazing technique by Knuckle. He was able to track him like that. Hmm. Yeah, that's the strategy. It seems like all of them. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Cool. Politics. Politics is so crazy. A lot of parallelism here. Yeah. They're strong and they can get stronger. Interesting. That's what he probably meant when he said that. Wow, that's crazy from before. And what I mean by that is, I'm gonna pause real quick. Is like, I remember the chairman was saying that there's gonna be some casualties or someone's gonna have to sacrifice. I feel like that's what he was meaning by what they're talking about here. Wow, that is too high of a number. It's interesting. Man, it's a sticky situation. Huh. Uh-oh. There's so much going on. Hmm. Oh, what? Oh. Whoa. Damn, just like that? Oh, snap. Mmm. Yeah. Oh, another ending theme song. That was what, episode 99 of Hunter x Hunter. Man, I can't believe I got to 99. What an interesting episode. I really enjoyed this one. Obviously, the first half of the episode we saw a little bit of, well, not a little bit, but we saw the battle and that going ahead with those two ants, and kind of just this battle to me was really important because we got to see kind of Gon's growth a little bit in the sense of how he's thinking in battle. You know what I mean? He's been extremely reckless in a lot of situations, but this was the first time where I didn't feel like he was as reckless as maybe he could have been, maybe, which is good. But that's also just the confidence in his ability and the fact that the training definitely helped. You know what I mean? So that's really really good. That's really really good on his part. So I'm just very curious to know what well, I forgot his name, but that ant, like he said that he could be of good use. But what are they trying to do? Are they trying to? Here's my guess. Maybe they're trying to do the same thing that they're doing to Kite. Maybe in the sense that they're trying to control him. Maybe that's just my guess. But you know, I I don't really know what other things that he could be, you know, doing for Gon. But um, and then in terms of this whole situation, Killua warning the citizens and kind of blowing everything up. I mean, the ants, the king, the royal guards, they're really really intelligent, I gotta say. So this is really interesting to me, just how everything is playing out. And I it's just so weird how like government corruption and dictatorship has definitely been a recurring theme these past few episodes. It's really interesting to me, because surprisingly, in there's a lot of stuff, a lot of themes that are going on in this that happens in the real world. It's really interesting to me. So I kind of like how they're kind of bringing those themes into this anime right now. It just makes kind of this whole situation much more interesting. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what I feel here. What's going on with NGL? NGL is pretty much a dictatorship. I mean, at least idea of a dictatorship, and it definitely resembles a lot of stuff that happens in the real world with how they go about things. So it's really interesting to me. Um, yeah, it's gonna be it's amazing how like you have the squadron leaders too who are trying to do their thing, because at the end of the day they have their own ambition, even if they are trying to quote unquote do work for the king to get stronger, right? And obviously now you have the royal guards, who are basically like, yeah, we know what you guys are doing, but it's not like we're gonna trust you anyway, but we're gonna let you do what you're gonna do. So it's very interesting, you know what I mean? And the king is kind of just sitting back there like, I'm just sitting back chilling until it's time. So that's another interesting thing. Um, so it's a lot going on, and then we have a couple of the Hunter Association. Um, members or a couple of hunters from the Hunter Association who have also joined on this mission, but they haven't actually taken care of the squadron leaders. And that's because of all this corruption now involving with the Hunter Association and the chairman. So there's corruption on that end of the stick as well. So it's a lot of interesting stuff, man. But all of this stuff, it just reminds me of what the real world is really like, because that's just what it is, man. At the end of the day, there's always going to be people who are going to make moves based on their own interests. It doesn't matter if it's, they're trying to protect the humankind or whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's really interesting to see how that's all coming about. But I'm just very curious on how everything's going to blow up, because I mean, 5 million people is a lot. Kilo already did his thing by warning them. You know what I mean? Like, or warning a good group of people, right? So what in the world's going on? And I wonder what's going to happen with the squadron leaders. And I'm just very curious to know also if the Guardians are going to make some moves based on what's been going on. Right now, they're still kind of laid back right now. They don't have nothing to worry about, I guess. But I'm still very curious to know if, if they're going to make moves sooner than later. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure I missed a couple things here and there, but this was definitely a very informative episode. So, yeah. Tracking X and X Pursuit. Woo! Excited about this. Fair enough. Yep, that bankruptcy technique. Okay, so it's 100 meters. Wow. Very small margin. Let's see if they nail this. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Killua was... Dang. Yeah, I even think about that too. Killua was really in a tough situation right now. Can he get rid of it? Of course. Oh. Oh man. Dang. Oh. In a day? Wow. This is some interesting stuff, y'all. Quote unquote, once. Yeah. By granting them different powers. Wow, that's interesting. Or teaching them. Yeah, Killua was about to be in some deep... Oh. Impressive, right? Mmm. Killua's assassin is coming in. Nice. Ooh. Dang. Create a big mess though. Explosion. This guy had a blast in his. Oh snap. Oh. Ah. Mm. Ooh. Mmm. Ooh. Wow. Who shot that? Yeah. Could be another one. Wow. Wow. The exact location? Oh. What? Wow. Exact location. So nonchalant is singing. Wow. These guys are in survival mode right now. Holy snap. Okay. Oh. Now, what's interesting to me is that this guy does not look like an ant. Mm. Unless he can get rid of the dragonflies, if he figures out that they're around him. Yeah. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Holy crap. Whee! Oh, wow. That's smart. I'm gonna pause real quick. Yeah, that's really smart in order to take advantage of your. He took advantage of his weakness, really, because he's a transmuter, so he definitely cannot be up to par when it comes to this ability here. Interesting. He really. This guy really went into the desert. It is ideal, but technically he's also an open target. Yeah. Talk about what? Hmm. Valuable partner. Ah, that's gonna be interesting. Ooh. Gon is mad about that. I don't know. I don't know. They're. I know they have their own personal game, but this is wild. That guy doesn't look like an ant, though. That's the thing. This guy continuously sings. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay. Wow. These ants. What? Ah. Okay. Wow. So they can. Wow. He uses his human host. Okay. That's funny. That was funny. Oh man, what a juicy episode. Episode 100 of Hunter x Hunter. Holy moly. Wow. Got to 100, man. That's exciting. Wow. Fun time, fun time. Juicy episodes as usual. So I mean, the most interesting thing about this obviously was, this proposal here, or the supposed proposal by Melorion to Gon. So I wonder what that's about here, because I don't trust it. Once again, I understand that some of these squadron leaders, or all of the squadron leaders, have their own motives, but either or, I just still don't trust them. You know what I mean? Um, and then obviously we have the others who are trying to learn whatever techniques or powers that they can learn from the royal guard, it looks like, and that's why they're going to the king. So they're trying to quote unquote deceit them by going to them, declaring their loyalty, right? And then I guess trying to gain whatever power that they can gain, and then try to use that to up their advantage. That's just kind of my guess here, pretty much with this. So I'm very curious to know how that's going to turn out. But once again, I like the way that the way like Nefair P2 and the others are. They're really just they're so nonchalant about it. Like I suspect that they don't have any worry at all with what the squadron leaders are trying to do, given the fact that they basically said let them run wild anyway. So it's going to be interesting. And then obviously this little battle that Killua had here, I thought for a second that it was like somebody like working with the ants out of nowhere, just because this guy looked human. I was like, what? Got me there. So that octopus, quote unquote, or whatever you want to call him, looking ant, um, was using a human host, which is interesting too. So I'm very curious to know what this conversation is going to be between Gon, um, and Malorion, and I'm wondering, what his proposal is and why he does not consider Gon an enemy, or is he trying to trick him? That's what I really want to know about this. So I'm looking forward to all this. It's a lot of intense stuff going on, and then obviously what's the situation with Knuckle and Shoot? Because of course the cheetah, or wow, I gotta remember these names a little bit more, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Pretty much, he changed directions, so it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, how Knuckle and Shoot are going to handle the situation now that they kind of have to change their plan up just slightly. So there's just a lot of stuff going on in different locations. So I'm very curious about that. And then I'm also very curious about the chairman. You know, what's his role? I mean, we know what his role is, but I wonder how he's going to approach this since he's the one who wants to go after the king himself. So I wonder when we're going to see some of that action going on too. All right, Icalgo and XX Lightning. Well, I said XX. Yeah, my bad. And X Lightning. Oh, right into the action. Ooh. Mmm. Oh. Of course, Killua would pinpoint that out. Wow, great observation. Great observation. Oh man. Yeah, Killua was not as cold-blooded as he was before. Wow, this is different. Squiderific? Squiderific. What an interesting word. Loyalty is a real thing. Oh, wow. Oh, that's... Wow, Killua. Oh, snap. Is he going to give it away, though? That's the question. Wow. Wow, he actually lied. Because Killua doesn't care. Yep. Exactly. Come get this work. Bar double bull. Oh, snap. Where's that coming from? Whatever that thing is. That badge. It's like a target. Oh. It is a target. That's tough. Good observation, Killua, but as a viewer, we know where it is. Hmm. Damn. That's gotta be painful. Hmm. Good observation once again. Wow. That's a pretty interesting technique. That's a hard technique. Wow. Dang, you're making this out of game, man. These ants are crazy. I'm gonna pause real quick. Obviously, we know how much the variety of the ants that we're gonna see, but it's interesting, man. We're seeing a lot of cool, different kind of chimera ants as of late, um, which is really interesting. And I also find it strange how a majority of these ants don't even actually look like ants now. I also think that's pretty interesting. I didn't even really, I mean, I knew that, but it's like I didn't really think about that until just now because these guys just look like fish. So yeah, all right, let's keep going. Mm. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. They can't even stop the game. That's tough. That is tough. Just like that was before. Needlefish, the darts. Wow. Yeah, what's this risk? That's an interesting trade-off. That's an interesting trade-off. Ooh. What in the world's Killua gonna... Nihilistic hero, huh? Wow, he's just taking it. Jeez. What is Killua about to do? What? He did something with his lightning, but what is he doing here? Yo, what if he really just died? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. There's no way. He's not dead. That would be ridiculous. If he's dead, I'm gonna be so mad. But I don't think he's dead. There's no way. That's just it. That was way too... I don't know. That just felt too comfortable. So he did something with his whatever he was about to do. So we're gonna figure what that is. Lightning. He did something with lightning. I don't know what he did, but I'm very curious to know what's gonna happen. But if he is dead, yo, I'm gonna be really upset. I don't know. Something still feels fishy about this. Ooh. 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 I knew it! Oh, yes, I knew it! There was no way. Oh, snap! What? 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 Wow, this guy... What? Yeah! Well, it's Killua here. That's tough. Yo, Killua is a G. Killua is a gangster, man. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Wow, that's why I was taking it like that. I mean, he had no choice no matter what. Yo. Fire! Wow. Wow. Oh. Fire. Fire! Yo. Of course he did. Of course. This guy is just the ultimate assassin. Just knows. Wow. Killua is a gangster for that. This kid. Yo. Amazing. Bruh. Killua is a gangster. Oh, man. He did endure a lot of pain, though. Oh, Killua, you need... I swear, if he dies because of loss of blood, I'm gonna be mad, too. Yo. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. But still. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous. Wow. That is true. Mmm. And that goes a long way. That goes a long way. Wow. Pretty cool. Oh! I need to pause that. Alright, cool. I will definitely check out that ending song another time, but that was episode 101 of Hunter x Hunter, man. What an episode! What an episode! I mean, Killua is a gangster. I said this like 5,000 times already. Wow! Impressive, man. That is Killua's biggest strength. Although, obviously, sometimes this is a perfect situation because Killua's intelligence was unmatched in this, man. Being able to figure out the whole the game, where he was getting hit relative to where the ant was throwing the darts, was just incredible to me. And then the fact that he was using his transmuter ability and being able to kind of help him to enhance his reflexes, I thought that was just genius, man. And then getting that understanding where the last artist, first of all that training that he got, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Killua is that dude, man. But unfortunately, you know, with a technique like this, he had no choice because he kept getting attacked. So that's the thing. It's like when you're so smart and you're able to pinpoint everything, sometimes you have to take some damage for the team, quote unquote, in order to figure out what's going on. And that unfortunately was a downfall for this. But you know what? Fire. That was amazing. That was really tough, man, because the way this has been going so far, I was like, yo, if they really just killed off Killua like this, I would have been so upset. I would have been so upset. Okay, they already did Kite the way that they did him. I was like, there's no way that I don't think I could take Killua just being gone like that. That would be crazy. Um, and then what else? You know, I also really enjoyed the fact that, you know, Killua obviously used to be just a cold-blooded, you know, assassin. You know, also given the fact that you had, you know, Ilumi's kind of influence over him too, which kind of contributed to that. But I liked how Killua decided, you know what? Let me show some compassion. Let me just, there's no reason. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just kill you. You know, I mean, you seem like you're a good, decent person, And I thought that was interesting. When we say person, we mean ant. Now, what I also found interesting, this was the first time we also showed sympathy for, the enemy in this situation, right? I mean, the Chimera ants are technically the enemies, or at least some of them are, right? Obviously, Cole right now is working with Nove and Morel and everybody else, but I thought it was interesting that this octopus, what was his name? Igalago. um, you know, it was weird because the he experienced like a certain emotion due to sympathy and compassion for the first time, and I thought that was really interesting. A lot of these ants, they kind of go about their own ways, having their own morals with doing things, but this was the first time where an ant was like, wow, like like someone actually showed me that it's more to life than just killing, you know for whatever purpose, for whatever reason that you want to eat, or eating others for whatever you want, for whatever personal gain, right? So the fact that he felt like, wow, this guy really spared my life and wanted to call me a friend, like, I feel like that was really interesting, because it's like, damn, like he really experienced that kind of emotional, like, high of of feeling like he was more than what he was given in this situation. And he was originally not going to sell out his friend, or sell out his comrade, let's just say. And Killua obviously spared his life, so I thought that was interesting. So that's it's cool, because to me it's showing that these ants are definitely capable. I mean, we've already kind of seen it in a way, but these ants are definitely capable of experiencing real human like nature in terms of changing. You know what I mean? They don't always have to stick to their initial ideologies. So I'm going to be interesting to see if these ants or continue to do that as we go along. And based on what I'm seeing, even with the interaction with Gon, like, it seems like it's kind of going that way. Some ants are obviously doing their own thing, right? And then some ants are, you know, going, or I shouldn't say that. Some ants are doing their own thing, but as they go on their journey, they're realizing certain things, and now they're changing their ways. So it's really cool just to see all of that. So very interested to see how that's going to develop as some of these ants continue to try to build their own, you know, quote unquote empires, if I want to say it. While you also have the actual king just chilling right now, doing his own thing. So what a cool, what a cool, what a cool episode. I really enjoyed that. Thank goodness Killua so far being saved. We still don't know if he's really going to be saved, but it's going to be interesting too, because if this ant knows somebody who can save him, will that ant actually save him? You know what I'm saying? So that's just a bunch of interesting stuff going on here. So I'm very curious to know where that's all going to go. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoy these sets of episodes. Of course, if you like this kind of content, definitely go hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. Of course, stay tuned, because I have more anime coming as well. Of course, I also have the music production content, and I will be starting to flesh out some of the openings and endings reactions soon. But if you want to see a couple of them early, you can also head on over to Patreon to go check those out. Because in addition, I also have all of the episodes completed for Hunter x Hunter as well. So I am spoiler free. Alright, so it's time for me to head out. Of course, my name is Robertini De'Source. Don't let anybody ever tell you who you can or cannot be. And until the next video, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.